What's up, everyone, and welcome back to LakePoint Sports. I am Symone, and today I'm joined by Class of 2023 right-handed pitcher Kamau Freeman. Kamau, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Of course. So, Kamau, we was talking on Twitter. You have an interesting baseball journey that's brought you to your senior year of high school. So we're gonna get into all that. But first, you just recently announced that you're going to be suiting up for Combine Baseball Academy in North Carolina.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
went into that decision?
Whew. Okay, so everything with me is just kind of on the fly. Like everything just happens. I just let like life just take its course. So it really wasn't forced. And actually, it's funny how it happened. So I work for Perfect Game too. So I was at work actually, and it was a lot of schools texting me. Do you want like for everybody? All right. So to get this out the board, everybody thinks like I don't have any offers. Like nobody talks to me. Like when coaches text me, they say any offers question mark. Like it's just stuff like that. But I try to stay humble and just don't think about that stuff. But it's crazy. But yeah, I have offers all across the boards from every division, JUCO, NIA, and like everything. But and I actually I wasn't planning on going anywhere this year. I wanted to stay home and just keep trusting myself and just keep working. But combine was different. They texted me and they the president texted me actually, and that's how I knew it was serious. And he was just like he was like, hey, what did he say? He said, he was basically like, we want you. That's basically what it was. And then I actually turned him down twice. And he came back a third time and he was like, if we give you a full ride, would you be interested in coming to Combine? And I couldn't turn it down. It was 45,000 and it's everything I need. They have everything there I needed. So that's actually how that went.
So were you thinking about transferring at all, or was it them approaching you that made you think about transferring? Like,
it was just the
already looking to
opportunity.
transfer?
It was just the opportunity. It's nowhere I was transferring. I was going to stay home and keep working for a whole nother year. Like that's what my mind was set on. And then I guess I was going to go to college or a JUCO or something next year. But my mind was set on staying home and focusing on myself and just working at home. Okay. But it was just the opportunity and the fact that everything is there that I needed to keep going.
So
and I like it was a good opportunity.
So when you say everything was there, what's everything?
Everything is the meal plans, the weight room, the coaching staff, the opportunities, this everything, like literally everything. They have physical training, like all that stuff is expensive down here, and I wouldn't be able to do that at home because of how expensive it is and just stuff like that and that nature.
So at what point did you start taking baseball serious, from a game to something that could potentially be a long-term career path for you?
I'll say like 10th grade summer is when I was like I think I can do this. And I technically wasn't even good at that point. I just knew that if I work hard, I could really make something out of this. So I really didn't play much 9th grade year. I played JV. 10th grade year, I really didn't play that much. And then I just got tired of sucking. That's really all it was. I got tired of being bad. And everybody used to laugh at me, da this, da that. And I just got tired of being bad. So I had to do something about it. Literally.
So being a pitcher, what were some of the workouts and things that you specifically did to go from not getting any runs, getting any playtime, to now having Division I offers? Like, what did you specifically do to grow your game?
A lot of mechanics. Most of the work I did was on my own, actually. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, tread athletics, top velocity, just anything. Like if you check my YouTube, it's nothing but baseball on there. That's all I had to do. I cut out everything, and all I did was focus on baseball. So I would say the main things that helped me was mechanics and legs, lower half.
So what made you want to lock in on baseball? Like, because, some people are bad at something, like myself in high school, and some people just quit and like, this ain't for me, I'm gonna do something else. So what made you, instead of moving on, decide to lock in and grow your game?
Okay, so I played basketball, I played football, I did everything. I'm good at a lot of stuff. So I had to choose one to just lock in and focus on. And my mom always told me, like, put baseball down. I mean, not baseball, put basketball down, put football down. Like you're going to make it in baseball. And I always wanted to be a basketball superstar and blah blah. But pitching is like I knew like this is what I can do, and it just came natural to me. It was real natural. So and I just knew I could do that. So yeah, I just locked in on pitching, and yeah, that's it. I gave 100% every day.
So for most of your career, you were undersized. How did that affect you as a pitcher?
It's just you don't get any looks. Like nobody looks at you. If you're 120 pounds and you're 5 foot, like nobody's gonna look at you. It's just like that. So my 10th grade summer, I actually grew 8 inches, and it was crazy. I had to learn
what were you doing? Like, how you grow so much?
I don't know. The doctors always told me you're going to be a tall kid, and I was.
So, do you have tall people in your family?
My dad's like 6'1", my grandpa's like 6'3", but it's around in the 6', 6'3" area. It's nothing too crazy.
So you knew it was coming though, like.
I didn't
Short
know.
doesn't run in your family.
I didn't believe it was coming, but the doctors told me like just my knee plates. I always had knee pain and just stuff like that. And they always told me from X-rays. They always told me like your son's going to be tall. They always told my mom that. So I was just waiting on that day to come. And literally 10th grade summer, I didn't even feel it. It just happened. I grew 8 inches that summer. I went from I guess 5'4" to like 6 foot, something like that. Just
how did you not feel it? Like you were waking up like feeling higher?
It was crazy. It came literally out of nowhere. Like literally out of nowhere.
That's funny. So were you getting like, so you ended your season 5 foot. You came back to school, what, 5'8"?
Around there, yes. And yes, yeah, around there.
So what was the reaction from like your teammates and your coaches? Like
nobody could believe it. Nobody, they used to look down at me and everybody was looking up at me. It was crazy. And then from my view, I'm used to looking up at everybody, and then now I'm looking down at everybody. It was weird. It was the weirdest thing. It was weird. Everything was weird. Nobody believed it, literally. Especially, and this was around COVID time too. So I wasn't seeing anybody. So this was the first time I've seen people in like a year or a year and a half. So everybody, it was crazy to everybody.
So how did that change like you as a prospect, where coaches and stuff started to talk and look at you more when you shot up?
Yes, because then coaches started to say, or scouts started to say, you have the look now, or you look like a pitcher. And they started saying like, I have long arms, long legs, short torso. Like everybody said, you look like a pitcher now. And then at that point, I knew if I look like a pitcher, I know I can work hard towards like to get better and being one. So at that point, that's when I put the bat down and I just focused on being a pitcher.
So what pitch is your go-to pitch these days? What pitch is your strongest?
My fastball.
So which
and the 2-seam.
You said what?
I have a 4-seam and a 2-seam.
So what pitch are you working on the most?
My changeup. My slider's nasty too. Like all my pitches are nasty, but I use them. I use them to set up. It's a lot that goes into it. Pitching is real deep to me, but I set up my slider with my fastball, but I mainly use my fastball, and then it amplifies all my other pitches.
Okay, so you're going into your last season of high school baseball. What part of your game are you looking to improve on the most, and what part of your game are you looking to show off the most to the scouts?
I'm trying to improve, just getting stronger. I feel like mechanics wise, I'm really almost there, like being like very efficient with my mechanics. But now I'm just trying to get stronger, gain weight and getting stronger. That's my main 2 goals.
Okay, so what are you looking for in a college program?
Honestly, I'm really not looking at college right now at all. I'm focusing on getting to where I need to be so I can be draft ready upcoming for this next draft.
So you want to go right from high school to the draft?
Yes, and that's another decision why I chose combine other than colleges. So
what went into that decision for you right now?
I know I got it, and I put in the work. Like nobody works harder than me, and I'm gonna stand on that. Like nobody works harder than me.
Okay, so when you envision your baseball career, how do you want it to go? At least in this season, staying short-sighted. For your first and last season at Combine Academy, what are your goals and what are some things you want to accomplish?
Okay, so how I envision it is, so I just got out of surgery, so I'm about to, I guess I would say, stop throwing and I'm about to be in the weight room every day, eating a lot. I want to gain at least 20 pounds by the end of the year. And I want to get stronger, explosive, like everything, all that. So, yeah, that's really it. And yeah. What was it? Wait, can you ask the question again?
I was saying, like, what kind of goals do you have for your last season of high school baseball?
But yeah, just get as strong as possible and then see what my velo is. Like, I already know my velo is going to be up there. I don't want to put a limit on it, but I know it's going to be up there. So anything it's going to shock the world. I can say that.
Okay, shock the world.
I know a lot of PRs. I've already been hitting PRs, but I'm going to hit some more this year.
Okay, so we're going to look out for that. So lastly, what do you know about the Carolinas? You've been there before. What's your impression? Because I'm from North Carolina, so I need to know.
Not really. I played there before in tournaments, but I don't really know much about Carolina. I'm just there to put in the work. That's really about it. It's that simple.
So what city is Combine baseball in?
Lincolnton.
Oh, see, I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I was gonna give you a little insight, and I ain't never heard of Lincoln.
It's in the middle of nowhere, basically.
Okay, so you will have no distractions. That's fine.
No, I always have no distraction. I'm always locked in to focus.
So you have anything else you want to let the people know before we jump off?
That was quick. That's it.
I mean, I asked everything.
All right. I guess just stay tuned. It's a lot. It's a lot coming up in the future.
All right. Well, guys, I'm Symone. This is Kamau Freeman Jr. He is a class 2023 right-handed pitcher, soon to be incoming for Combine Academy in North Carolina. This is LakePoint Sports. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.